It is a part of the country that could definitely use the rain, but it's also going to make for a very wet track tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. This will be a return from deep in the end zone.
Let's go, fellas.
Set. Red, 38.
49. Pick it up, pick it up.
Hey,
Pick it up.
Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, check mega.
Kill, kill, turn up. Switch. Switch.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Bust through the tackle. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there out of the running game.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, no sign of him cooling down at all.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3.
Slam.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Zoom black.
Mike 11, check Mike 11. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Drill, 52.
He's coming. We got double up, double up.
Blue striker.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. He completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Black ultra.
Check 49.
Hey, red.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Lance going to throw.
Give me that ball.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
33. Yellow. Mega, mega.
Get ready. Hey, check.
On the ground is Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it, baby.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
They'll go option to the short side. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
42.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
You see me?
They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play, as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Set. Yellow. 22.
I got one. Check.
Chubb. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 45. White.
Don't get nervous. Hey, Mike's 42.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Mike's 5-4. I got it.
Here we go, 47.
Right there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch 54. I'm going to come back to you. Whip.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Going to 54. Wide 80. Hey, check Mike 57. You're not ready. Hey, kill. 47.
1 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This defense for the Niners, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Bound to lose one. 57.
To throw is Prescott.
Coming this way.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Shock, 17.
11, check Mike 11. Let's get the ball. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Hey, Blue.
Get in the weight room. Check. Lucky.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Room here to run.
It's sad they pay me. I do this for free.
49ers. Nick Chubb, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
57's Mike. Hey, watch the screen.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Squeeze, double. 57's Mike.
Prescott. He'll drop this underneath for Jones, and he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
54. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Here we go, 46.
54.
Gun.
54. You better be afraid of me.
46.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play here for Dallas. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
57's the mic.
To the air again, Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Let's go.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
We're going to 54. Why ain't it?
Watch 57. I'm coming. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
No chance.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
I got you.
Prescott on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
57. Mike 57.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Switch. Hey.
Mike 57. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Mike's 57.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Let's go.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
In your face. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike.
47.
Mike 54.
Check.
Mike's 54.
On play action, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Kill. 47.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Yeah. Under.
We don't want none.
Prescott off play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Kill.
Let him know. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. 65.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide 80.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Check. Mike's 54.
I smell
First down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now, Prescott.
Double dog. That's the way.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that's incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch 57.
Prescott now. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
57 the mic. 57 the mic. 57, Mike.
They're going to 53.
I got wide.
And again, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Let's bring it.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, you don't want to see.
Go pink.
Here's Lance. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
6, Mega.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Lance looking to throw it.
Let's go.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that
That's
answer.
cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Check Mike. Watch the safety creep.
Shovel, 38.
Mike 11, check Mike 11.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
On 2nd down, here's the Archer. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
We're paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks. I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play here for Dallas. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Watch the slant.
Check 52. Kill.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Safety's creeping.
Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Go. Get out there. I'm coming after you.
57's Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. You.
Check. We're going to 54. Wide 80.
Tighten up.
Then we're going to 53.
He's coming. Don't let
Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
Hey, kill.
Give me something.
47.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
3 buzz. Mike 54.
Now Prescott.
Focus, defense, focus.
Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Right there, 54 Mike. You don't want none of this. Give me it. Pick up the ball. 54's Mike. 54.
Gun.
Check. Watch 54.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
Prescott yet again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mike 54. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here we go. Go to 54. Wide 80.
Mike's 5'4.
He's tired of me.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Go, let's go!
Got it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, go steal.
They run it again with Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Go red.
Go.
Slice blue. Yellow. Zoom.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey, hey, hey.
Lance now to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. On the return is Peterson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Okay, dog. Hey, we got tight left, tight left.
Here we go, 46, 46.
We got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Watch the screen.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why 80?
Watch the screen.
Gun.
Slam. 36, 36.
Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Exit. Check nickel.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott.
Mike 54. We ain't giving up.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Here we go, wide 80.
Mike 54.
Here we go, kill.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Check, 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 check.
Safe, safe, safe.
Here we go, going to 54, wide 80.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one.
Let's get that swagger, y'all.
Stepped right up like a pro.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Ready up. Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
I got wide, I got wide.
Shift. Striking 18. Chop 60. Chop 60.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So it's third and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Move. Odd, odd, odd. 3 down, 3 down. Odd, odd.
Red, cycle.
To throw, it's Lance. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now it's Peterson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Tight right. Solo out there.
Here we go, 46.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Here I come.
Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
57's the mic. Here we go, here we go. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Let's go.
We're going to 54. Wide eight.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Second and 9.
Here we go, 47.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 4 down. 4 down. Alert.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
So quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
This game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because you had the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lance now on 1st down. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Yellow, go.
These babies crawl the way back home. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey,
Blaster, 6.
check Mike 11. I got him. Hey, check Mike 11.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Lance now on first down.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Check 99. Check 99.
Steal, black.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the
Check, hey, green. Check back 11. You remember me?
Rail, yellow.
Let's go, baby. Hey, check Mike 11.
Lance looks to throw again.
Better bring it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. All day, baby, all day. Hey, check Mike.
Throwing now is Lance.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
47.
Check curls.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. I can't believe they let you play.
Here's Prescott.
Watch it.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Escapes the defender. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mike 42.
That's what I do.
Mike 42.
Here's Lance to throw it.
He's going to let it go again.
Any day.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Check Mike 11. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Again, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Silver.
From the gun, it's Lance. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Check it out.
Drill 52.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
52 blaster. Zoom black.
22. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Hey.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Mike 54.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
I got him.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
What do you think? What do you think?
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Cowboys, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.